In our story, Our History, we take a closer look at what is unofficially known today as the Emancipation Trail.
A route formerly enslaved people took from Galveston to Houston in search of a better life. Trace and Bragg spoke with a local historian to learn more about this important part of American history.
At the intersection of 22nd and Strand in Galveston,
Union soldiers came in, Gordon Granger and thousands of soldiers.
A colorful and vibrant work of art pays tribute to one of the most important moments in American history.
General Orders Number 3, which in the first sentence states all slaves are free. And in the second sentence, this involves an absolute equality.
Meaning, from that point on, the formerly enslaved people of Texas were finally free, leading to the idea of what many now call the Emancipation Trail, a 51-mile route from Galveston to Houston. But local Galveston County historian Samuel Collins III tells me there are many misconceptions surrounding the trail.
While there is a trail, it wasn't necessarily a mass exodus.
Yeah, it wasn't a mass exodus.
Collins says that's for a number of reasons, one being the lesser-known lines that followed the phrase absolute equality.
It states that the freemen are advised to remain at their present homes and work for wages.
So for many African Americans, that meant continuing to work on the plantations where they were formerly held in bondage. Collins also points out the vast majority of formerly enslaved here in the state of Texas weren't in Galveston.
Some estimate 300,000 enslaved people in the state of Texas. There were only about 1,200 or 1,300 on the island of Galveston.
For those who did leave the plantations, Collins explains Houston wasn't the only destination. Many of the formerly enslaved stopped in areas like Brazoria and Fort Bend counties, or even North Galveston County, where they bought land and built homes like this one, still standing today more than 150 years later in the 1867 Settlement Historic District.
It's one of the few Reconstruction communities that were settled immediately after slavery, where former enslaved individuals were able to buy 10-acre tracts. They built churches, schools. They had a thriving economic system.
Collins says others did complete the full 51-mile journey into Houston that some refer to as the Emancipation Trail, settling in Freedmanstown, now known as the Fourth Ward.
You know, one trail leads to Freedmanstown, one trail leads to Brazoria, one trail leads somewhere else. So, these are all part of our Texas story and, again, our American history story.
So much history. And Trace, the National Park Service is in the midst of a study to determine if the trail is going to be recognized as a National Historic Trail.
That's right. That's actually going on right now. It's called the Emancipation National Historic Trail Feasibility Study. It was approved by Congress back in 2020, and the National Park Service tells me that they hope to have the findings ready to be released to the public this year. So we're going to be getting an answer soon.
Yeah, we hope it's preserved. Thank you so much, Trace. And that was very eye-opening, very interesting. Thank you.